Yeah, right here I'm in the middle of a long trade. I entered right above this MRB right here. This also created a zone here, a buy zone. So that means this is a defended area because buyers have showed us the money here and created a zone. So even, even if prices should come down, I should at least get a reaction here, and then it might give me, if it's not going to go up, it might give me a way to exit the trade, because at this point, all right guys, I'm out here. And so as I was saying, with the zones, they usually give you a chance to actually get a chance to get out of the trade, just in case if you're on the wrong side, because this is a defended area. For whatever reason, it created this, what we call MRB with follow through, a major reversal bar with follow through. This case is a bull engulfing bar, and which created defended area. And so what I have a salary, and I have two bonuses. And you might ask yourself, hey, you know, why are you going long in this bearish day? Which true it is, but sometimes I know you heard the saying that, man, the price went down all day today, or went up all day today, and I still couldn't make any money. Well, sometimes when it's going down, depending how swiftly it is, the opportunities and setups are not as clean. So today it did present, well, in the morning it has some nice shorting opportunities, but in the later afternoon it has some shorting opportunities, but they were not ideal as to my trading plan, my trading style. So the long presented better and more favorable odds for me based on the price action that was given that day. And I don't care, you know, what the market is, what other individuals are portraying, thinking it's bearish or not. I'm just looking for opportunities to open up, and then I try to exploit those opportunities. Now, at this point, it came all the way back down, but with this dynamic bar right here, this is actually what I like to see. I mean, it took a lot of selling pressure right here. So with this being done, then sellers might have used up a lot of their selling power, and then at this point I might can get a rally up, because I had the zone that was right here, the buy zone that was actually right here, and so scoot that over, and so it came into this area, which of course this pivot low also, and this is also, which I have it labeled here now as a SMTM line, an area where they showed us the money before. This is S2, which signifies a range, because we have these two tests right here of this same area, this pivot and this pivot, which created S2 area. And if prices just happen to come down, which it can, then I have my stop in place, which is the insurance. But this dynamic bar showed me that interest came into the market. I don't care that this bar is red. A lot of people see this red bar and get worried. This is why I take the colors out and just label my bars as static and dynamic. So once again, the olive and gray bars are static bars, and the white bars are dynamic. Dynamic bars meaning interest came into the market. So at this point, interest came in, but the question now is, did the sellers use up all their selling, at least in the short term? And we'll see what happens. Now, based on my higher, oh, actually I got a minute left before it closes. There we go. And now it's time for me to reduce my exposure, because I don't want this to come back in. So based on my risk management, I need to move my stop up. So if
the time is 3:40 p.m.
if prices come back in, and then at least I've reduced my exposure, because now the odds are changing. I gave it room to move. I don't have this didn't create a new MRB, so technically I don't have a new zone where buyers have showed me the money. So I'm kind of undefended. My only protection is this one dynamic bar. So this is, you know, real cautious. So now I need to move it up just in case if it comes back in. And at this point I'll be at a 2-tick loss if it stops me out. Okay, we got the salary filled, so now we make some progress. I'm gonna move this stop up under here, because like I said, I'm undefended. This thing created a new zone, and we are in a bearish market, so I don't know how high it could come up. So first thing first, automatic break even, so I can't do that to make sure no loss. And I like to see this bar close as a dynamic bar, not a static bar. So we'll see. I hate to see it come because it's getting towards the end of the day now, so I just don't like to be in a trade this late. So I might just move it up to 1 tick profit depending on how this ends. So now I move my bonus up to 1 tick profit. This is a bearish MRB, so I want to see if this is going to turn to a failed MRB. That means failed major reversal bar. So at this point my salary's filled and my bonuses is at 1 tick profit, so at this point I can't lose. And one thing about the trade, you have to be willing. A lot of individuals sometimes might be scared to take the trade, but sometimes you have to take the risk and just manage it accordingly. So this could just turn around and come back in, or it could go up, you know, based on the charts. We do have room to move, but today is a bearish day, so it could be a lot of selling going on. So basically we just have to manage it accordingly. So let's see what happens. And once again, when you do bonus and salaries, this is why salary should be 70 to 80% of your lot, and then you divide the other two bonuses up between that, because the salary is the one that we need to do. That's our bread and butter, the salary. These bonuses are just extras, and on bearish days like today, they're gifts. We'll see. It looked like I might get stopped out with a tick profit. We'll see what happens. You just missed. I just moved my bonus up to actually a 3 tick profit, just because the way this was turning out. Okay, it's out of there. So what I did, I moved one of my bonuses up to just a 3 tick profit, and then that last bonus was stopped out with a 1 tick profit, and the salary reached its full target. So you know, so sometime in the bearish days, depending on, you know, your trading style, I require certain things for entries, and this morning had some good entries for short. This afternoon gave me a couple better opportunities for long, and so that's how I enter the trade, and I manage it against a bearish day. So I managed along and on a bearish day. So alright traders, talk to you later till next time.